We have a recent video from Jenna Marbles on what she learned about love from the movies. Check it out.
The Notebook, along with a lot of other movies, taught me that making out in the rain is so romantic. Oh my god. Wrong. Got water coming all in your eyes, your face is all wet, and unless you waterproofed your makeup for some reason that day, you look basically like the witch when she's melting in The Wizard of Oz. But like, this is how people get weird, fucked up expectations about love. That's not how it works. It's pretty much like you meet somebody, hey, I like you too, and then you're like, cool. See what happens.
All right, thoughts, 5 words or less.
I have no expectations.
Jenna Marbles, voice of generation.
Ryan Gosling.
People break up over this. They do. I think there is an unrealistic expectation, which I want to get into. But first, I want to touch on what Jenna Marbles said about making out in the rain. Do you guys think that it's romantic, or would you rather just be inside?
I would fucking love to make out in the rain.
Me too.
Okay? Who doesn't want to make out in the rain? I feel like she's just saying that because it's against all all the things everyone thinks. But who wouldn't? If you don't want to make out in the rain, you don't have any passion for life then.
So true. I agree.
Do you like to make out in the rain, Jason?
I mean, theoretically, yes, but how often is that gonna, like, what are the odds of that? Are you gonna sit there and be like, it's raining, quick, let's go make out? If it's uninspired.
I think that if you're really in love with someone, or it's hot and heavy in the relationship, I think no matter where you are, whether you're in the rain, whether you're inside, whether you're in a Ferris wheel, whether you're next to a sewer pipe, exactly.
It's
gonna be hot and
bathroom, by the toilet.
That's
you know
fine.
what I mean?
It's gonna be hot and steamy. But in a way, I agree with Jenna. I'd rather be home in my pajamas, nice and warm. I would.
True, but the reasons she listed was she didn't want her mascara to run. Yeah, that's not a valid reason.
Yeah, who cares about that?
I like wearing mascara.
I actually do think it looks hot. When, I think it's kind of
like,
sexy.
I don't care what I look like, I just love you. That's,
Unless you're like in a jacuzzi and like you accidentally wipe your eyes, then it gets really real. And
then you're like, hi. What about other sexy scenes in movies that you feel don't fit into real life?
Like movie, Original Sin. There's a long time to have sex. Wait, like a long time.
Right. That's not fair.
You can't have that long.
Exactly.
Women most of the time are creating these characters.
Yeah,
we
they do.
Setting it
Creating
up
them up in their head.
This is what we want. It's never gonna happen.
It's exactly what we want. So for all the men out there, you can get a leg up on the competition, and you can watch The Notebook.
All the men out
take
there,
notes.
No, they're just gonna sit there, laugh at this video, and continue eating potato chips.
Well, 50 Shades of Grey is a lot different. I guarantee you, these men out on the YouTube world read the 50 Shades of Grey.
You said it.
Exactly.
You said
Trust
it.
me, just read it. Your women will thank you. But do you guys, so do you guys think that these movies and TV series set up an unrealistic expectation
wants to fuck a vampire now? Like, all the vampires are so sexy, all these women are like, ooh, I want
Halloween is coming up. You can arrange that.
All movies set up, like action movies, horror movies, they set up like a fantastical thing to take you out of your normal world and plunge you. It's the same thing.
So why are people getting so disappointed?
I do agree with, I would not like to make out upside down. The Spider-Man thing.
I agree with that too.
I did try that once. It's not good.
I've tried it too.
It doesn't matter that you're making out upside down. It's the fact that you're making out with fucking Spider-Man.
I
That's
know.
the hot, sexy part.
That's the hot, sexy
part.
part.
I'll take that.
All right, coming up next, the difference between men's and women's Halloween costumes.